Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Easy Work Boxing, baby. About to hit you everywhere, but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. How y'all doing out there today? Got to talk about Mr. Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., some of the two best legends that never did it. It's been set, y'all. They got the pay-per-view numbers. The pay-per-view ain't that bad. It ain't that bad, y'all. It ain't no high number. It ain't $70. It ain't $100. It's only $49.99. Now, before people go to talking, I know people like, what? Roy Jones and Mike Tyson, remember who they are. Y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot. Now, y'all, regardless of whatever you seen or whatever, these two are still highlighted as some of the best boxers that ever did it. So to pay $49 to see these two go at it, I think is a reasonable price. Now, the only reason I'm agreeing with this is because these are legends. These are men that have been out of the ring for years. People have loved them for years. So on a pay-per-view standard, I feel like it's okay to put these two on pay-per-view. Not to mention the lineup that they have. Now, this will be taking place in California over the Thanksgiving weekend. The cards on it are crazy. It's amazing. Some I don't like, some I like. You know, they got not only is Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones fighting, but they got Jake Paul, Logan Paul's brothers versus Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson, if you don't know, is a basketball player who won a dunk contest years ago. You know, he's coming into the fight game. You know, I really don't care for that fight, but you know, if it entertains, it entertains. Hey, and I never hate on somebody getting some money. All right, we got Badu Jack versus Blake Kernan. Okay, that's something to watch. Vidal Riley versus Rashad Couture, cruiserweights. And then they have a preliminary card, I'm sorry. James Ortiz versus Nahir Albright, lightweights. Irvin Gonzalez Jr. versus Edward Vasquez, featherweights. And Giuseppe Cusimano versus Nick Jones, heavyweights. Now, this will be airing on November 28th, start time 10 p.m. Eastern. Location Staples Center, Los Angeles. Live stream Tyson on Triller.com, Fight TV. Now, me, you know, like I said on the pay-per-view point, this is a fight that I feel like people would want to pay for. You know, you got people who would love to see these legends once again. So that's the only reason I'm agreeing with the fact that, you know, the pay-per-view is if you want to pay it, it's okay to pay it. You know, other than that, I don't agree with that pay-per-view standard. Y'all know that. You know, I feel like right now everybody's in a crisis, and you know, free fights would, you know what I'm saying, help a lot of people, you know, to ease their mind, especially if you love the sport like I do. There's nothing better than turning on the television and just tuning in to a good fight or after a hard day work or just a stressful day, you know, any day, you know. But you know, they also have a belt for this fight. Now, for those that don't know, y'all remember Roy Jones Jr. lashed out at Floyd Mayweather because of the fact of all these belts and this and that. Now, if you don't know, I think the belt that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones are trying to win is a WBC belt. They call it the Black Lives belt. You know, and you know, the WBC, you know how they make belts. You know, they probably got next they'll be coming out with a Gucci, a Gucci WBC belt or a Louis Vuitton WBC belt. You never know, but they will be fighting for a belt. You know, and Roy Jones snapped at Floyd Mayweather, you know, about the belt situation. You know, saying that it didn't matter back in the day what belt they had. You know, people fought for it. You know, but I think Roy kind of took it out of context because Floyd was actually talking about the belts that were in boxing, and the reporter didn't state that. He basically just said Floyd Mayweather said about his too many belts in boxing. He didn't say that he was talking about actual council belts, WBC, WBA, you know, belts for legitimate fighters, not with Roy Jones. And so I think Roy kind of lashed out and kind of took that wrong. But you know, if I was a rich man myself, if I had enough money, you know, I would want to watch the fight, you know. But, you know, people can stream fights. I just told you can stream it on Tyson, on Triller.com, on Fight TV. So if you're interested in the fight, man, y'all check it out. You know, I just got on to tell y'all, you know, the pay-per-view is not that high. You know, it's less than what I expected, you know, especially being Roy Jones Jr. and Mike Tyson. You know, even though it's an exhibition, it's only for 8 rounds. But I figured that, hey, they was gonna charge at least $70 to $80, being the fact that it was those two. So you can argue, but really you can't. You know what I'm saying? If you love boxing and you love Roy Jones, you love Mike Tyson, then you know you can't really be mad about it. But Just had to get on here and report this to y'all. Thank y'all. I'll be getting back on soon with another video. Please subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, you know where to go. Cash App, PayPal is available on the front of the channel, or you can go to About. And most of all, I just thank you all for y'all time, man. I appreciate y'all. This is Easy Work Boxing. I'm out.